There we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Say Yes Improv. I am your host, Michael McNeil, and we are super excited to be here tonight. I had an amazing week, and I know you guys did too, because you always have an amazing week. So, we're about to go ahead and get started, but I have a few things I need to say before we start the show. I have some shout outs because the last show, you guys just blew my mind to the stratosphere. I want to acknowledge Alex Barr. These are for our Say Yes sponsors and supporters. Alex Barr, Trayton Krenz, please excuse me if I pronounce your name incorrectly. I do apologize ahead of time. Darien Scott, which happens to be my mother. Valerie Tanuzi, which is one of my photographers here. Kareem McMichael and Miss Tanya Wilson. Thank you so much from the Say Yes Improv family, cast, and crew for your love and support for this project. Thank you so much. We do have the Say Yes mugs. We have the Say Yes mugs. So if you did not get your Say Yes mug this week, please let me know. I believe I sent all of them out, but I could have missed someone, which I hope I did not. But the Say Yes mugs have already went out. Real quick, I see some people. Tell me where you're tuning in from. Where are you viewing Say Yes Improv tonight, right now? Just put it in the chat box. And this is your first time, welcome to Say Yes Improv. While you're doing that, you know how we roll. We need words of suggestions. Go ahead and get started with that, because you know what? When it's time to roll, when I let these people go, they are going full force. Women's History Month. Shout out to all of the women all over the world that are making history right now as we speak. We cannot thank them enough, from the Say Yes Improv friends and family. So right now, oh, I see the people coming in. Savannah, Georgia, Atlanta, Savannah, Bluffton. Yes, come on, bring it through. So right now, we're about to go ahead and introduce the improvisers for tonight. Oh, I want to stop and say this. Speaking of Women History Month, we are making history right now at Say Yes Improv, because this show, we have our first female. Yes, super excited to watch her play, because she is a ball of fire. So I'm going to step back and introduce the improvisers for tonight, starting with Camden Hayes.
Hey everybody, I'm Camden. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight.
Marco.
What's up? This is Marco. We're going to get lit tonight.
Jordan.
What it do? Let's get it.
Marquavius.
Hey, what's up, people? What's up?
Tanya.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you're ready.
And Avery.
Hello, everyone. I'm Avery. Excited to be here.
Mr. Eddie.
Hey, everybody. We're coming to have some good time.
All right, guys, we're about to go ahead and get started. So I hope you have the words in. Y'all like that song, right? I know that song is lit. Okay, so we have some words of suggestions. Let's get it. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, So our first word is Q-tips.
So, Q-tips.
Q-tips.
Q-tip.
Q-tips.
Q-tip.
And go for it.
On the subject of Q-tips, when I was in 3rd grade, I've got a hold of some Q-tips from my mom's bathroom. And that was a little bit of a mistake, I think, because I was going to try to clean my ears with it, went in a little too far, and it really hurt. So after that, I had this phobia of Q-tips. So anytime I'd go to the doctor's office and I'd see the really big ones with the wooden sticks, it would freak me out. And this kind of went on throughout my whole life. And I'll tell you what's really freaked me out lately is having to get those COVID tests. You know, I was on Georgia Medicaid, so I didn't have the really nice COVID tests. I had the ones with the big wooden Q-tips. And I don't know if you've had that jammed back in your throat. But this 2020 was a hellaciously torturous year for me, psychologically and otherwise. So thank God medicine's coming along a lot better, and these COVID tests are getting a little bit more humane.
And edit.
I hate Q-tips.
Oh my God. Leon, do you have some Q-tips? I can't hear.
Yo, James, I got what you need, man. Got the real long ones, not the short one.
I need some. I might have to go to the doctor, bro.
Yeah. I hope it's not like an ear infection, but probably just dirty. You know, you don't clean your ears like that.
Don't say that. I don't want no ear infection. Oof. I do not want to go back to the doctor.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
You know I hate doctors, right?
But, you know, I won't be your friend without, you know, supporting you and telling you what's right. I could just say, hey, you know, whatever, but I want you
can't go back to the doctor. I can't. I hate Q-tips.
Hey, well, I told you to clean the ears, but, you know, you didn't want to. So it might be like a build up or something.
No. I've been having this all week, bro.
The heck?
Edit.
Hey, James, I got you a gift. Huh?
Appreciate the gift, man. But Q-tips, I like that. You know, you got to go on the outside of your ears and not too deep on the inside. You don't want to dig down in there. You know, when you stick it in there, it's a funny tingling sound. So Q-tips are not that bad. You just got to be careful with it. Now, I did not like the ones when you do the COVID test that you got to jam up your nose, man. That's really, really not a good feeling. You know.
I mean, it's better than you actually having COVID, ain't it? Aren't you happy you took that test? Exactly.
Yes,
So,
I am. But I did have the COVID, but it was, but we got through it, But man, that Q-tip going up in your brain, you feel like, man, it's no fun. But Q-tips are Q-tips.
Right. So that cotton on the Q-tip, did they pull out a booger or two?
Oh my God. Do you know I had to get a drug test from my job and they sat there and swabbed the side of my mouth with that old nasty Q-tip. Now, I did not see that lady pull no Q-tip out of the package. Could you believe it?
It's funny you say that. It's better to come from your mouth than your nose, They should have tried your ears.
And
They should have
yes,
swabbed your ears.
and yes, and then they sat there and they got back and they got the big cotton one. Then as they were swabbing all in the side, because I had a lot of saliva and stuff in my mouth, then the Q-tip tissue and the cotton got all soggy and started falling off the Q-tip stick. That was disgusting, honey.
Yes, I know. That is very, very disgusting. They should use water. That's what they should use. Water is a lot better. It goes in cleaner. It just washes it all out and everything.
Thank you. I didn't know that about the Q-tip. And yes, next time
And
I will.
edit. Thank you so much for that word of suggestion. Q-tip. I'm telling you, things are a little because we got the COVID tests going around and we got the COVID vaccines going up. So, Q-tip is a very touchy word. I myself had to experience getting tested 8 times since the pandemic started for various reasons. So I'm not a big fan, but we do what we got to do. We keep it moving. Thank you again for that word of suggestion. We're moving on to the second word, and that word is going to be booger.
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 Go for it.
Okay, so I work at a fast food restaurant part-time, right? And I was making a sandwich. I just washed my hands, put gloves on, and then I had to sneeze. So and then it was like all snot all up in between the gloves and stuff. And then the customers just looking at me like, ugh. So I'm sitting there looking there with a handful of boogers about to make a sandwich. Like, I don't know if you really want me to make your sandwich right now because I got like snot on my nose and boogers in between my fingers. So, the homie over there is gonna slide in and make your sandwich. And then I went back to clean it up, and it ended up that I had a nosebleed too. So I'm just gushing and bleeding all because I had to sneeze, and the booger is all boogers inside the blood and stuff. Ugh. And then the tissue in the restaurants are always hard. They gotta be the hard brown stuff.
Wow, you need to go home.
Man,
Hey,
if I had seen him, but I had seen someone back there making my sandwiches and they had a big booger on their hand or snot, man, I gotta leave. I can't eat there. I'm sorry. I mean, that's just the worst thing you could do. That's why you never make the cook mad, because you never know what the cook may put in your food. And you know,
yes. That restaurant name was Mac Cheeses. You should never eat at Mac Cheeses because you never know what's mixed in with the cheese.
yeah, I understand. Yeah, anytime I go get anything to eat, man, and I'm looking at my cheese or whatever over there at that restaurant, Mac-Cheeses, man, I'm looking for little black dots or whatever because I'm not sure what is, pepper or whatever. And I'm, first thing coming to my mind, it's a big nasty green booger, and I don't want to eat that. I'm sorry.
Edit.
Why is it that every kid that comes over to the house, they always all up in their nose and stuff like this, and then come out with a booger? Like, come on now, then they're gonna wipe it all on their clothes and stuff. Can you tell me something about that, sir?
Yes, Tamika, I feel you on that. They be saying, or they be like, you got games in your phone, and they just be slobbering and stuff in their face, and eyes be boogery. I'm be like, what's going on with this child here?
And yes, and why is all those boogers different color? They got green, they got brown, they got crusty. Then and then some of them be trying to eat their boogers. Lord Jesus.
Oh, they try to show you.
Children.
I'm like, back up, little Tommy, back up. Like, Tamika, they gotta get together.
Right. That's why I got mine is a blue booger today.
I don't mess with that. I blow my nose, but I don't get down like that.
Edit.
Disgusting.
Oh my goodness. Mark, I have got a gift for you, my friend. My good friend, Mark.
Oh, let me see your gifts.
Well, it being springtime and all, springtime somewhere. Well, we're almost spring. I get seasonal allergies a lot. And just in case you do too, here's a box of Kleenex.
Thank you. Thank you. How you know I wanted some?
Well, I've noticed with all the pollen that's been dropping from the trees and all the flowers bursting out, seems like you got the sneezes and the sniffles a little bit. And I can relate to that. So we don't want to have.
This is why you my best friend. This is why you my best friend, because you know what I want. I wanted this. I haven't had no money to buy it because of the whole pandemic.
Edit. Listen. Turn my camera back on. I just need to know what restaurant you work at, so I know not to come there. Thank you so much for that word of suggestion. That word actually brought some truth out of one of our improvisers. That's what I love about it, is the truth and the authenticity in your life. So we're down to our last word, and that is going to be wheelchair.
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 Wheelchair. Wheelchair.
It's wheelchair, and go for it.
So my grandmom always told me it's bad luck to sit in a wheelchair if there's nothing wrong with you. Now, when you tell a child not to do something, they're going to get curious and they're going to want to do it anyway. So I was over at my friend's house. I was probably in 5th grade this time, and I was getting into stuff. And his mom had a wheelchair that they put up in the closet because evidently his grandmom had it, and then she passed away. So we wanted to go play with it. Now, my friend lived on a kind of a steep hill, and we thought it would be fun to take turns riding in the wheelchair down the hill. This proved not to be such a smart idea after all, but being that we didn't know any better, we gave it a go. So I volunteered to go first, got in the wheelchair, and my friend gave me a good push off, just like it was like an Olympic bobsled event. And down the hill I went, picking up speed. I don't think I've been ever as terrified in my life as I was
Edit.
in those 10 seconds.
Please stay out on people's wheelchair.
Man, I found a skate with some wheels on it, but you get to sit down in it.
What? Are you serious, Susan? Show me. You playing?
Yes. Yes. All you do is you gotta go get the brakes off of it. As soon as you pop them brakes, you find the hill. Don't find them stairs now. You go straight down the hill. You gotta make sure. My head was flipping up and down like that. Going down the hill so fast, I almost flipped out the chair.
Yo, this is the move. Kind of like Ed and Eddie. I'm with you. Let's go do it.
Yes. And then I seen Sarah. Sarah was at the end of that hill. And I'm like, move, Sarah, move, Sarah, move. And next thing you know, I couldn't hit the brakes because the brakes would flip me over. And I wasn't about that life.
Edit.
But,
wow, that's crazy.
It's the hair for me.
Tay, girl, my sister fell down the steps yesterday and she's in a wheelchair, love. Them wheels are so squeaky, I hate it. Oh my God.
Oh, how she fell?
Her dumb self wanna be running on the floor like it ain't wet. Yo, we just finished walking. Girl, you don't even know. The stuff I go to.
You need to get those some help.
Right.
Why would she do that?
I don't know, man. She's really, like, I don't want to say it because she's my sister.
We need to call her baby daddy, for real.
We gonna leave her baby daddy out of this. I can't stand that, man. Oh no, you know, girl. I can't.
We gotta call him from jail.
Yo,
Edit.
So Cletus, why the other day we was playing hide and go seek with my grandkids, and why I kept getting caught? Now you know I'm gonna get caught because I'm in the wheelchair, and then they had the audacity to push me around. So we can make you run faster, Grandma. Can you believe some crap like that, man? I tell you.
And yes, Steph, I can believe it because your grandkids, they are wild. They want to push you in that wheelchair. They want you to act like you one of those basketball players in the wheelchair playing basketball. knowing that you just had hip surgery with your grandkids, they really, really don't care. They want to make grandma laugh. So come on, Steph.
And yes, let
how
me
you gonna
tell you
handle
though. Well, let me tell you, and yes, I can tell you one thing, being in a wheelchair, I can lean to the side and I can cut corners and stuff like that. And I can get to the front of the line better and stuff like that. If anything I want to do in that wheelchair, honey, I even did the busted challenge in that wheelchair, honey.
that?
Can you
Yes,
believe that?
Steph, your granddaughter, she said.
And edit. Thank you guys so much. And why do my video? Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Say Yes Improv. Super, super excited for you guys being with us on tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're done, guys. It's quick. We get in and we get out. I know it's the hair. It's the hair for me tonight. The hair and the bow tie. You better come all the way through. So we're going to bring all the improvisers in to say goodnight to you guys. And we're about to dip.
Good night, y'all. Thanks for coming out.
Good night, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a
Good
great
night,
weekend.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. It was fun. Loved it. Loved it.
Yes, we are done. Have a great night, everyone.
You too, Michael.
This is fun. How do I stop it from live streaming? I think we're out. Boom.